We had it wrong all along. We should be throwing the starters after, I guess.
You find that plan works a lot better when somebody covers 7 innings behind the starter and gives up 1 run?
What do you think? Yeah, no, that was the best we've seen Brooksy all year. That was 3 pitches for strikes, really in control the entire time. Gave up 1 hit, 1 walk in 7 innings. Pitched ahead in the count. Got some big strikeouts. Just had a lot of composure tonight. And the delivery, he was in control in his delivery, and he was able to locate. So that was just a fantastic performance, and we played great defense behind him. It's the name of the game, pitching and defense. It's been a little bit of a struggle for us, but we showed up tonight in that way.
What was the difference between him starting and him doing this?
And him what? I'm sorry.
And him doing the, and him.
Yeah, I don't know. We just kind of took a flyer on. I knew there's going to be stacked with lefties, so we decided to pitch a left-hander to start the game and kind of let him hopefully sit for a couple innings and then come in the game, and worked out really well. I feel bad for Rich. He made 1 bad pitch, and but threw the ball okay, and then I don't know. Aaron was in command from the beginning in his outing, and he looked under control and really threw the ball well.
How do you kind of respond when you said, hey, this is our plan, we're going to give you a breather a bit before we bring you in?
Well, he's been in the bullpen the last handful of days, and knowing that this day was coming, I didn't really want to use him in the last couple games. I was going to use him if necessary. I think I had him up in the 9th or 10th ninth inning the other night. But targeting that this was going to be a bullpen type game if I did that. And yeah, I don't think when anytime anybody gets pushed their start back, it makes them feel good. So I'm really happy with the way he responded, and he's been a pro throughout the course of this last week, and knew he was in the bullpen. I'm sure he wanted the ball out of the bullpen. I think he wanted to show us what he could do, and didn't get that opportunity, and got the opportunity tonight, and threw the ball great.
So you just see this as a one-off. You don't think this is sort of a debut, auditioning for a role as the bulk guy behind an opener for Brooks?
This was just something we tried. I don't know. There was an open start on this date, and we could either start at Brooksy or go with a left-hander early, and knowing that they were really left-handed, we a handful of days ago decided we're going to open up with a left-hander, whoever that was, and then if Brooksy pitched out of the pen, that he might not have pitched tonight, but if he didn't, then he was going to pick up the bulk of the game. If I did pitch him, then I was going to have to piece it together, inning or 2 apiece from a bunch of guys, and it worked out.
How much can the defense behind him just make him feel more comfortable being able to pound strikes, knowing that?
Yeah, that was Major League defense tonight. That was nice to see. And Alberto with a few nice plays, and Hayes with another great play in a big spot in the 9th inning. That ball lands, anything can happen. Situation changes a little bit with the tying run to the plate. So it was a huge play.
Ken, with 8 days left in the season, can one performance like that change or really enhance your view of a guy going forward?
I think that you see it's in there. That's what we were talking about a little bit. It's in there. The way he was able to repeat his delivery, the way he was able to make pitches, the way he was able to throw 3 pitches for strikes, the way he was still sitting at 93, saw some 94s there later in the game, with a good slider. It was great to see. He's had some trouble a lot of the games early on. That first innings have always been a little bit rough. So not always, but it has been rough a handful of times, and so we just decided to give this a shot.
He jumped on Hernandez early with 4 runs. What did you see from him, and did you think he settled down after that? But the damage had already been done.
Yeah, he definitely did. I just thought his command was a little iffy early, and Tony jumped on him with a 3-run homer, and then after that first inning, he pitched pitched a nice ball game. The next few innings, did a nice job keeping us off balance. But yeah, I mean, it was. We have such a hard time tacking on runs and making it easy on ourselves. But Aaron Brooks and our defense picked us up tonight.
Could Austin Hayes be playing himself out of being sent to the instructional league? I mean, is there really something for him to still gain?
Well, it's not an instructional league, though. Yeah, fall league. Yeah. It's something we haven't talked about. So, but I love the way he's playing. So he's gonna be in there.
When you look at a guy like Brooks and other guys, you've brought a lot of guys up here, a lot of guys who come in off waivers. How tough do you think that is when a guy comes into a new team? He's obviously hasn't been pitching great, or he wouldn't have been waived.
Yeah.
That it takes some guys some time to get comfortable there.
This outing reminded me how he threw against us early in the year when he went 6 or 7 innings and really carved us up with fastball command and a good slider that day, I remember. But yeah, I don't think it's ever easy to be let go from a club, join a new club, feel pressure to perform, know that if I don't perform, there's a chance I'm on waivers again. I think all those thoughts are human nature and natural, and a lot of our guys have had that experience. And so that's why I just continue to preach opportunity here, and we're going to be patient with guys, and because I want guys to feel as comfortable as possible, because I know the pressure that they feel they put on themselves to perform when another team lets them go. And I think that a lot of our guys have done a nice job with that, especially from the position player side of saying goodbye to a team that decided to put them on waivers and embracing this opportunity to keep their career going and to establish themselves as major league players. And that was kind of been my mantra this whole time. It's a bunch of guys that are waiver claim, Rule 5'd, traded for international money type players. Now here's your chance to prove everybody wrong. And some of our guys have taken an advantage of the opportunity, and Brooksy did that tonight.
Given the time you'll have now after the season, because you got started late, is there a possibility you may rethink the idea of using openers given time to?
I think it's all depending on what our rotation looks like out of spring training. If we have, I think your ideal situation is you have 7 really good starters in spring training, right? But if you don't, then I think that's definitely a possibility of being creative in how you utilize your pitching staff. But yeah, in an ideal world, you got 7 guys in camp that are trying to make 5 spots, and you got 5 guys that can go deep in the game for you to take pressure off your bullpen.